Rich people protect their minds. They're very careful about what they allow into their minds because they know that once something is in your head, who knows what's gonna happen. So they control what goes in there in the first place. And when it comes to Instagram, Instagram is rife with things that are there to exploit you. They exploit you by making you feel like others have more nice things than you. So you get triggered and want to feel like you are enough and you have enough and you want to travel to that foreign country and you want to eat at that expensive restaurant and you want to take an aesthetically pleasing photo of your Erewhon meal. And once that's planted in your mind, once you're in that comparison trap and you're feeling that FOMO, you're buying essentially these liabilities, these things that are preventing you from actually spending money on what rich people spend money on, which is income producing assets. These income producing assets are what grow your wealth and make you rich. So don't fall into that comparison trap. Once you're in it, you're stuck. You're in that rat race. Instagram also exploits you because it makes you feel like others have it easier than you. Things come easier to other people than they come to you. So it makes you impatient. It makes you frustrated. You get kind of stressed out about your life situation. Like, why do I not have these things that other people have? Why does it seem so hard for me to make more money and to get time off and to grow my business faster? When the truth is, Instagram is not real. It's a highlight, it's a select reel. But even if we know that rationally, there's something that happens in our emotional mind where we still want to be a part of it. We still feel behind and we want to catch up. How do you make sure that you don't do this? You can do what rich people do, which is delete Instagram. After coaching hundreds of people from all different backgrounds, it is clear that the biggest culprit of FOMO and comparison is Instagram. So delete it. I deleted Instagram, and within the next month, I doubled my income. Literally, no joke, I made $20,000 the month that I deleted Instagram. Now, of course, that wasn't the only thing that I did that changed that month. I'm not just saying that by deleting Instagram, you'll automatically double your income, but what happened to me is that it just freed up huge amounts of time and energy that I could spend in growing my business, on focusing on the things that actually matter, instead of on the distractions and the low vibes that actually stole my energy. By deleting Instagram, it puts blinders on. It put blinders on me that I didn't even know that I needed. I hadn't even realized how much time I had been devoting to it. If you're the average person, you're on your phone for about 5 hours a day. If you're on your phone for 5 hours a day, over the course of a year, that's 2.5 months out of your year. So 2.5 months you're spending on your phone. The average person spends about 2 hours a day just on social media. So that's 1 month out of your year. So imagine having 1 extra month every single year of high leverage, focused productivity for you to grow your business or for you to focus on the things that are most important to you. How much faster would you reach your goals if you had an extra month that nobody else had? That's what you can have if you delete Instagram. I had a client who was on his phone for 11 hours a day, was spending about 6 hours a day on Instagram because he was an influencer and felt like he had to. 6 hours a day over the course of a year is 3 months out of his year. So when he deleted Instagram, he gained 3 extra months that he was able to put into growing his new business, and he ended up launching his sneaker company like 2 months later. When I deleted Instagram, I found myself no longer comparing my progress to the progress and success of others. I was focused on what was important to me and just making progress each and every day. I was no longer wondering if somebody was on vacation while I was just grinding in the zone, building in the dark. I was able to put my undivided attention onto it without even being aware of what anyone else was doing, without even being susceptible to it. Instagram instills doubt. It instills uncertainty and instability with where you are. Instagram is designed for you to want more and more and more. Without it, I had more confidence, more clarity. I felt the progress. I felt like my days were longer. And because I was able to devote more time to the things that were important to me, I had more commitment to reach my goals than ever before. Now, just a disclaimer here, I want you to know that because I'm a coach and I work with people who might come through social media, I accessed Instagram from the browser, so it allows me to still have my DMs and still work with my clients or get new clients without being sucked into the feed. So I go straight to my DMs because I conduct business there. And let's say you're watching this video and you're like, that sounds great, but that can't work for me because my business is on Instagram. Maybe you're a social media manager or you work for a brand and you have to use social media. I have 2 questions for you. Number 1, do you really have to be on it as much as you say you do? Or are you using your job as an excuse to not focus and to avoid the challenges in your life? The answer may surprise you. And if the answer is yes, I do have to be on it, that's okay. And it's just even more essential for you to have a screen-free practice and for you to be only using your phone and social media for the things that are essential for you so that you don't get sucked into the mindless scrolling and that comparison trap and then feeling worse than when you went into it. If you're curious about your Instagram use and you're considering deleting it, or maybe you have deleted Instagram and you're being challenged, I have a program called the Phone Smart Program where I teach you how to master your urges so that you can say no to social media and use it effectively and efficiently without wasting time on it, so that you can have your life back and do great work. For the people who watch this video, I'm offering a few free calls with me directly where we can get to the bottom of where you're stuck and see if you're a good fit for this program. You can apply for that free call in the description below.